Hello everybody and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It's your ghostified gamer. And we have ourselves a Kicalk build. Why do these things have to be so darn big? Oh my gosh, this is by far the longest build we've had yet. Okay, so let's go over the build. I didn't turn it on yet because I like to do that on screen or on the recording. We have a double stop here. One is bringing sand in. The other is the LTN stop, or this is, well, TSM is bringing sand. And then the LTN is bringing the bulbs and lamps, to be specific. Did a little side load thing here. And I've got the clay with steam. Now, this is our seed return. And it gets side loaded back onto this belt. So we got 4 belts going this way. And then the return is the Kicalk trees, the fuzzy trees. And then we're gonna prioritize the seed generator. And then we make fiber, the tree to fiber. And we get 5 raw fiber out of that. Now, if we were to look at craft, let's see, fiber. Wait, I think we have to go here. The wood to fiber, it was 10 wood to 2 fiber versus 1 tree to 5. So it's a huge difference. The trade-off is copper, glass, things like that. We need the lamps. We need, you know, more power. We need sand. Now, the plan is eventually I've been thinking about our little reclaim area down here, and I'm building up on gravel always. It seems I just can't get. Look at this. There's more gravel coming now as we're speaking here. Now this gets turned into sand, as you can see. I'm already at 2,600 sand with a full train of 4,000. Now, as long as the mining operations or the ore processing is running, we'll always have gravel. And I'm converting that gravel into sand. Now, I was thinking about doing another little... I'd have to move this stuff out of here, this garbage, which wouldn't be a problem. I could do it. But I wouldn't mind prioritizing the sand and then doing a, what do you call it, saline water build. And what do we got in here? 1800. Okay, we can already do stone to saline water, which is really inefficient, but it works. We also have the ability to do gravel to saline water, and it would be nice to take these waste products here and maybe get some saline water out of it. You know, other than that, I've got a lot of salt mines I've already located here and tapped or marked on the map. So I'd have to pull this rail all the way out here. Salt, 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 salt. And I've tapped the ones that I had. Here's more salt here, so I could pull this up, go up here. Oh, what I have to do, I want to make these the same width. And so I'm going to take, I just do a blueprint. And from map view, I just kind of plop it down. And then I mark the end as a general idea of where I need to stop. And then I'll make another thing here, you know, another tributary. Oh, there's a salt there. So I have to do that. Anyway, so I was thinking about the gravel, sand, and stone reclaim area and doing things with that. But now that we have this here, and this is going to be our go-to for the green circuits. Green circuits are going to be, you know, we use a lot of those simple circuits, a lot. And if that sand build, if that breaks down, I'm going to do a separate sand build, stone to gravel to sand. Or whatever, something, you know. And that way I have always sand on hand, and we prioritize that yard over anything else. So, without further ado, I'm going to fire up these first 3 here. I want to see how this goes. And let's get moving. Oh, there's a project that we'll be working on. I am going to do a sodium hydroxide build. And it's tough because it's such a hungry build for saline water. But we're not using much sodium hydroxide right now, but you know, we'll have to see. It just, sodium hydroxide is always a pain in the butt. When I was playing Angel's Industry Overhaul, it was horrid trying to get that stuff rolling because of the electrolysis process. But I'll be looking into some more stuff. Okay, there we go. Now we're feeding that one up. These take, they're going to chew up 30 because it takes 15 per craft on that. So it's 30 and 30. But I whipped up I had a lot of seeds popping out of here. The other concept here, I forgot to go down to the factory. The other thing that I mentioned it in the last episode, and I'm going to do a bot-based DNA lab. So I call this the DNA lab. I'm going to do a bot-based, I'm going to call it the DNA hub. And all this stuff, I'm going to bring in everything like we are the hub 3.0, which should really be 1.0. I haven't renamed it, but I will. And we're going to do the DNA stuff. And what I want to do, let's see here. Well, we need hot air. Oh, we can bring hot air in. Yeah, we got hot air on the network now. All these things here, I want to be able to have on hand. And this stuff here, the general Earth DNA module that I want to be able to spin up, the creatures. So I'll be working on that off screen, as I mentioned last time. Here's another thing, the lab equipment. So here's the thing, we need to be able to make these optical sets, and henceforth the lab equipment. I might have to do that off screen or build it so that we have it available for all the things that are going to happen in the future here. Mark that on the list. We got to do these little lab equipments, the optical stuff. I think we need the optical. I'll look in to see if we need to actually offer this to the network as a singular item, or if I could just combine all this and do the lab equipment period, because I have a feeling it's just lab equipment that we're going to need. But the optical set would be nice to have. And I could build the optical set and LTN it and do this lab equipment on LTN as well. This would be an LTN thing because we need small amounts, metered amounts. That's why I did the Petri dishes on the LTN, because I want to be able to, manage it better. Let's see here. Yeah, so all this stuff I want to be able to, I'm going to do a DNA hub. Okay, how are we doing here? 3, 4. Oh, we got that one running too. Okay. Let's go down here, and I think that 46. Okay, that'll be calling a train soon. We'll put these in here. Let that go for a little bit. And I want to kind of spin this up a little slowly. I'm going to cut that line, get a couple more of these going here. The sand would be nice to get chewed up. There is 3,800 sand in here. I'm not worried about running out, because when that train runs, this thing will go forever now. So I'm not worried about it. This is a very slow process. And if you look at this, we have 0.01 belt, 0.07, 0.1, which is actually pretty high, 0.03, and then 0.02 water. Pretty small trace amounts. The output is, 0.08. We're going to have 0.04 raw fiber. All this for 0.0 fiber, or 0.4, a half a belt of fiber, not even. It's ridiculous. And I actually went 20, not 21 on the amount there. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're kicking. Oh, we got some trees coming out. Look at that. Hey, look, we got fiber. There we go. Oh, it's filling this up. Nope, I got seeds. We got the fiber. Fiber. Yeah, it's probably yeah, it's collected one tree there. It's a little fuzzy tree. Pretty cool. It's gonna take a minute for this to completely spin up. So today what we'll do, the next thing I want to do is work on the sodium hydroxide. And then I'd like to do this on screen as well. The biomass. Now we're gonna need urea. I forgot we need urea for this. I think the fertilizer. What that means is I'm gonna do an aug build for urea only, and then I'll probably bring the urea in to the green circuit build for our ammonia and all that garbage. How we doing here? Okay, we're spinning all these up now. Yeah, I want to see this thing run. Oh, I think I may have skipped. I may have cut it out, but what I'm doing here is I'm prioritizing one case, and when that case fills up, then I prioritize the next case and the next. And I figure that's better to do, because if I spread them out, then let's say a train comes here. Let's say 2 trains, 3 trains, 4 trains start coming here. Now and then let's say a train goes here. Now I'm deprioritizing the offering. You know, I'm now having issue. I can't get a case online to start the process. So I'm trying to think about. I'd like to have 3 offered, but if something happens between these two, or if these two are depleting because there's a train sitting here and they're going to pull from here first, most likely because wherever they're coming from, most likely they'll go here, then this is always going to have some material in it, and that's what I'm trying to do there. We'll give it a whirl. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. We got some trees in there. Nice. All right. I don't know if I want to move this back 1 tile and put a case in here. I think I'll be fine because this belt will eventually build up and we'll have plenty of fiber or plenty of trees on the network there. Oh, I didn't realize it. Oh, it's going all the way up. Okay, never mind. Oh, look at that. We got a whole bunch of seeds in here. What I'm trying to do is not have the lamps go too crazy here. Because LTN, or you know, I have that little tiny lamp build. I did go over to the lamp build and I had to update it. Way down here. Here it is. I updated the lamp build and the drill head build. I put in the fast filters and fast inserters. Not the fuel though; those are mechanicals. I don't need to do anything for those. And then, oh, these were gray mini loaders. The chutes. I'm not too worried about this here. I should have updated that, though. Yeah, I think I forgot. I should update these two. I wasn't thinking. But I updated this here, and I kind of slimmed it down and got filter inserters on there. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to spin this up a little more, and then we'll do sodium hydroxide next, and then I'll try and figure out what project we'll do after that. All right, stay tuned. Okay, here we are. Oh, boy. I'm changing the format a little bit going forward, I think, I'm just going to build it. We're going to turn it on. We'll go over to the build. And that way it saves a lot of time because there's a lot of things I need to spin up before we get the green circuits done. And a lot of this stuff is pretty straightforward and simple. Where am I? I'm right by where the starter base used to be. And now we have room over here. Here's the zinc train. Oh, which left? There we go. Things are buzzing around. Oh, Kicalks. They should be done by now. I got to admit, I had a lot of fun doing this, though. It was pretty cool. These are all spun up. I forgot to go into Hellmod and update the... It needs 1.5 seed generators from the trees, from the fuzzy trees here. But all the fiber is on the LTN network now. So that's cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set the builds up. And then when we get to new stuff, though, I'll spend the time. But this is kind of like, yeah, we kind of know what this is. We've done this for the niobium plate. So let's go ahead and call our saline water. Off screen, I will be setting up more salt mines. And we do get the faster salt mine, machines later, and eventually red belt. And that's kind of the transition. Red belt is so far away; it's ridiculous. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 100 damn saline water, 20 a second or 50 a second. We're kicking out 2 sodium hydroxide, 20 chlorine, and hydrogen. Sodium hydroxide, I have the ability to pop another machine here. It's all ready to go for expansion. And there you go. It's pretty fast. Really fast. And you're going to see this tank go down quick. 24. 20. Oh, wow, that's weird. It went up and down. 23. 20. Yeah, it's going to go down very fast. The threshold I have is 4,000, but... And the amount of sodium hydroxide we're going to be using, again, is really small. I have pi vents here for the hydrogen, and we have the 8 overflow valves, because we're not going to be using the chlorine and the hydrogen right away. Thank God we can vent this, because that was really bugging me. Thanks to the comment section for reminding me about that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay. Okay, so, and then, oh, I have this at, I think, 400 slots. And I'm going to offer, when it's at 200, we'll offer it to the network. There's no reason to not. I'd rather have, you know, the ability to, if there's 200 there, a train comes, then another, there's 200 there for another train, and then it's, you know, gone. So I'd rather provide, if the 200 is there, we'll go 400. That way there's 2 train loads in there, you know, or whatever. I don't have a counter on this, I just realized. I probably have to, I'll have to do a counter on this. I always forget that, because TSM is, I don't have to worry about it usually. And I like to put the counters right here, which means I'm going to have to do a, let's see, we'll go, I guess we could do that one there. Now, the distance here is quite large. So I have to put a power pole in for that, probably. So I'll work on that later. And already we're at 83. That's good. And that is at 18,000. Less okay, I guess. It's still a lot of saline water. All right, now let's take a look. Oh, the biomass. So I'm going to head over there. We got to get this straightened out. Now, the reason I want to get this straightened out is because I want to be able to keep building this way. And because I'm already over here, so I want to be able to put more outposting going this way here. And I'm sort of allocating this area here. We have small parts, so I don't know. I might use this area for other things. Oh, get this! I found some Nexolite right here. Raw Nexolite! Right nearby. I didn't see that till now. So we're going to tap that stuff right there. And then what I'll do is I'm going to take our little digger buddies over here. And I'm going to move them. Because I feel like I don't mind spawning in a resource patch. However, I would like to use one that's been generated by the system, you know. And it's, look at it, 12 million. It's already been tapped. We might have, oh, looks like we got a little bit of, looks like they're chomping away over here a little bit. It's kind of cool. So I'll move that off-site, or off-screen. No reason to do that on-site. But right now, I want to get that biomass stuff squared away. So let's get working on that. Okay, well, biomass is done. Hey, you missed it. Where were you? You know, I ended up, I screwed up some numbers. And I found it after the fact. So what I did, I had this charcoal briquette. I used this to get the numbers for the biomass. And I didn't look at the amount of belts that were necessary to supply the charcoal briquette. Look at this, man. Just to make this damn thing. What? 10 inputs? And it's in an FTS reactor. I don't know how big that thing is. We could find out. Actually, yeah, I could pin it. We could find out what that thing looks like here. And we could do this. Holy crap. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's like, look at this. Oh, that thing's cool, man. I want one. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't look at the amount of belts that were coming in here, and I'm like, why is this thing having trouble? Because I was looking at it, it's 5 seconds craft and 20 biomass, and this thing was struggling to fill up. You know, I hate when well, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, So I kicked it down to 2.21 just to get the amount for one full belt of biomass. Now, are we going to be creating this much biomass in this save? I don't know. I don't think so, but hey, we got it covered. All right, so let's go over this thing a little bit here. Now, it's pretty cool, though. So we get the biomass gets turned into powdered biomass. Then the powdered has 3 outputs. And it's fine, powdered, and biomass. So it kicks out, it brings in 30 powdered, but it kicks out 18 fine with an opportunity to get a total of 30 out. But what in a sense happens is we're reducing the biomass down. So there's a loss here, you know, and it's understandable. I think it's okay. We're more interested in the powdered biomass now, or the fine. The fine and the dried biomass I'm storing here, and I'm using TSM. I probably should use LTN for this. I might switch it. It's very simple. All you got to do is just make this into an LTN stop here, and then you're done. Combinator, set up the combinator. I don't have this on in the TSM supply sources. So we're capturing these two. You know, we need the fine powdered biomass. Oh, yeah, here. Biomass. Boom. And we'll just do the biomass here. We'll right-click on that. Powdered, we right-click on that. It's only got one recipe, which is this one here. The fine, click on that, and we have the dried, which is here, but quality worker food. Now, we need sugar and bone meal, and and the growth factors. So sugar is Arcwood honey. Oh, bones and sweet syrup, yummy. Okay, so we can't make the sugar yet. And we can't make this growth factor yet, which is an amazing amount of material. Oh my god. Just for worker food. But I don't know. I look at it more of as a challenge. That's why we want to save the fine powdered biomass. Now we click on this. Oh, wait. Oh, and then we have the dried. So we click on that one. And there are 2 recipes here only. And one is this quartz tube. The bio oil is amazing. We could do a lot with the bio oil. If you click on that, you get 11 recipes. You can make raw coal, condensates, which is pretty good. Low and medium distillates, condensates from, that's another recipe, I guess. Oh, you get raw coal out of it, which is kind of cool, you know. And then condensates, and the distillates are pretty powerful. Direct to raw coal, canisters, advanced, and there's some other crap which, you know, we won't get into. And then there is the charcoal briquette, which we're looking at. And yeah, lots of stuff. It's locked, but borax, limestone, advanced activated carbon, dried biomass, fiber, sodium carbonate, starch, nitrogen, wax, creosote, but 180 megajoules. So that's pretty crazy. That's a good power source right there. I don't know what we could use it in. I'm not going to click on it and bother with it, but we're going to save it anyway. Let's copy this here. I already roughed this in, and I wish the footprints were the same for this, but they are not. But we have, wait a minute. Oh, crap. Control Z that. Okay. Yeah, the salt's on the bottom, and copy. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do... Oh, I'll have to reposition... I'll reposition the top. That way I don't have to mess with all this stuff here. So we'll pull these out here. And then we'll pull that out. Pull that out. We don't need that one. And then we'll paste this. Paste. That one right there. Hey, look at that. It works. Okay, cool. Get that one there. And we'll do a little testy test on this mess here. Okay, and then we got that. And that. I'm just going to use regular pipes here. Cool. All right, that's done. And then I just have 3 of these here. I might do a separate power source for powering this. Oh, and I forgot, I need the pressure pumps on here, and I'll just toss it on there. I have one right here, and we'll go right here. We need pressurized air. Yep. Boom. There we go. Now we got that. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull these up here, and we'll connect our. I want to see how this biomass reacts to this, because I'm pretty sure it'll burn it, but the base is kind of calmed down, so I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to see here, you know. Oh wait, I gotta get up there. There we go. And I'm gonna go over here, I guess, a little room here. This is the end of the line. Now, the reason I want to do this is because we have to you know, backing up on the materials until we get, you know, alien stuff up and running. We're not going to have an answer for the biomass. We got other stuff we got to do. So we'll just do this for now. There we go. Okay. Let's pull. Did I? Oh, can you believe it? I'm off by a tile on that. Maybe I'll do a big power pole here. And yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, we're powered up. Yeah, this stuff here you want. Well, this is going to be connected to the network, but these pumps and everything here, you want to be on a separate network. But this isn't. We're not relying on this for power. Oh, now here is the salt. Oh. Connection here. I gotta pull that over. Jesus, how long is this thing? Where is that? Oh, it's way over there. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we gotta go this way. Okay, there we go. That should be good enough. Alright, there we go. Now we'll get rid of that. And now I'm just gonna port this right on in. Bam. Oh, I need power. Okay. Well, oh, I'll pull this over here, I guess. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's kind of like coal. You know, the burn rate on a coal piece or something. Look at that, baby. Okay, now, why are you? Okay, it's heating it up. Oh, it's going in here. There we go. Oh, pressurized water. Oh, I need the water one. Yeah, duh. Water. Okay, hopefully that'll work. Water. There we go. Yay, it's working. Okay, and then these will fire up. There we go. A little bit of power, puff. It's gonna throw off my production amount here. The 3.5 isn't really real, but whatever. Oh. Oh, it ran out of salt. That's what happened. Okay, that's the wrong way. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, I forgot I had to reverse that. Okay. Now we're back. Okay. So the whole point of this is to... look, we have biomass coming. Now, well, this is going to fill up some more. I took a bunch... It burned up quite a bit. It took this biomass and just slammed it, which is good. So, yeah, it's going to prioritize to here first. And then this train will be our biomass train that'll go wherever. Now, we're going to need this train. We're going to do fertilizer. And I'll do the same thing with that. I'll just build it and I'll show you how I got... this is what's flashing here. This is the fertilizer right here. So next is urea, the augs. So we got to do that. And then we're getting closer to the green circuit. We're getting more things knocked out for that green circuit build. And then we'll have the fertilizer. And the whole point of the fertilizer is I want to get the seaweed MK2. And we need fertilizer for that. Now, this molybdenum trioxide, MO3, this sucker right here is used for super alloys, super steel, cobalt oxide, oh my god, silicon, holy crap. But we have this molybdenum plate, and then, oh, that's kind of cool. That's a hot air one, so we get 4 out of that. We get 3 with just hydrogen. Seaweed, blanket chassis or chassis, super alloy, seaweed MK3, and 4 super duper alloy and molten super steel. So we got all that. That process is pretty crazy. I'd like to get the MK2 moss up and running, but I don't know if I should be doing. I don't know if I should be rebuilding the alien, you know, that alien spin up area that I have. I don't know if I should redo that first before tackling that. You know, something ran. Wonder what that was. Oh, well, Vrauks. Yeah. We chopped some Vrauks up. This takes a while to get through the biomass. That is interesting. That's why I left lots of room, and I can always go up here too. I can go out of this case and up and over and blah, blah, blah. Cool. All right, there we go. We got it. Unfortunately, I had to delete the episode because I had to redo all this because it was just a mess. I'm like, I'm not keeping this recording. If I didn't mention it, we have to kick out the powdered and the biomass back to here. So I had to do this mess. The powdered goes this way, or fine, I think it is. No, yeah, as powdered biomass has to be recycled on itself. Oh, you know what I could do? I could prioritize. I could go right up to this. Now I see it. Let's go here. Output, input priority. Yeah, there we go. And, oh, wait a minute, though. I'll have to do this. And then this can go here. This comes out. Yeah, that'll work. That's much cleaner. I like that better. So the powdered goes up here, and we prioritize it, the input. So it could go, you know, it'll go here or up there. Ooh, okay, that's much cleaner. I like that better. So everything goes this way. Now, this one here, because it kicks out 2, so we have to, the dried goes this way, and by default the other, oh, it's chewing this stuff up here, and it released some crud. Okay, that was on the belt. Yeah. Now, yeah, it worked. Okay, there it goes. Oh, interesting. So the biomass just goes this way, and then we prioritize this biomass over this, and then this one will prioritize the dried, is it? I can't remember. Yeah, powdered. So the powdered will get prioritized over here. I like that. Much better. Much cleaner. And yeah, good. All right. Now, yeah, let's work on the urea. I'll collect the materials for the augs, and we'll get cracking on that. Oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy. The things I do for this mod. Oh my gosh. Well, I went ahead and I turned my bots off. I built this thing, and now we're going to build it and fire it up. This is 1 full belt of urea. We need urea for, you know, a fair amount of things. So we might as well build it up now. That way we have it. And we need it for green circuits. So, yeah, let's review. This is what I did. It took me hours to collect 28 Malaysia plantations. And 24 og paddocks. I had to set up a bioreactor. I had to set up the incubator because I didn't have those in the hub. So it's all done. And I mean, it's a good exercise. It kind of puts things into perspective. That if you want to get a production amount, this is what you do. And I kind of like, you know, I look at what am I needing going forward, you know, and if I could get a build to be ratioed to a certain amount, then I know I can depend on, you know, and then of course debug it and get it working, and then I know I can rely on this build. There's probably nothing I would do different with this thing. I'm pretty happy with it. There's, you know, a few tweaks in here and there that I would most likely do. There's the water thing here. I got these really tight, and I got the steam coming in here and up here, so that allowed me to do more belt work here. And this thing, if we, you know, the food, if you don't remember, takes 4 or 5 physical inputs. So if you side load 2, then you got 1 belt left over. So you really need 3 belts for this thing. And, you know, there's a certain point in time where you kind of feel the need to just bot this up. You know, just have the little Pinobots running around doing this, but we're not at the point where we could probably do bots. I mean, they're fast enough, but they're not that fast. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Too much stuff going on. Okay, well, let's, I'll explain what I got going on here. I have the seaweed and the moss on LTN. And then we have the plastic and the native flora on TSM. This is LTN. This is TSM. And then I'm doing the side load here on the output of the case. And this is exactly what I was trying to do with the batteries. Shut up. This is why the batteries were such a challenge. It wasn't necessarily building it. It was the unloading. And now that we're at this point here, I can finally kind of spread my wings and flap away. Woo, you know. So I really like this. And then I'm doing the same thing here. Imagine that, having a storehouse or a warehouse here. Imagine that, having the ability to pull off of multiple belts and do a side load. And then I can go up to these guys too. Oh, amazing. So yeah, very happy with the building. And, you know, of course, we have this slow yellow belt, but I'm happy with just being able to do this. And we get better, tighter builds. Unfortunately, there's going to be quite a few trains coming to this little guy here, but it is what it is. We can't really... It's either I do multiple stops, you know, kind of spread it out a little bit. Like I could do a stop over here and, well, shove this over so I'm not, you know... I like to have one train length at least between stops. I had to space this out because I was running into the biomass power plant over here. So I had to, you know, 2 is fine. And then we got 2 here because of the width of this mess. 1 here for our LTN pickup. But we've done the augs before. This is nothing new. And what I like about this is that it's all contained and we have urea for everything. Going forward. So let's go ahead and build this sucker. Alright, let's turn this puppy on. Oh boy. I remembered to bring some... Well, I brought extra. I just went and scooped up all these Relasias from the AUG build up north for batteries. And there we go. We should be getting some action here. Hopefully this will work. Sometimes I forget to look at how many belts I need of stuff, but it should be okay. What are you doing? 8. Oh. There we go. Now we're working. Okay. These are slow as all get out, man. Every so often I'll look and say, why can't I make the level 2 of something? Oh. It's like because I don't have the tech for it. So we're still stuck in the old times here, you know? It's 9. Okay, then we're gonna kick out how many? Oh, 10. Oh, weird. It's an extra 1? Oh, that's weird. This is gonna take a while to spin up. Alright, let's call the trains in. And I set this up already. But TSM's pretty quick, so let's get the TSM going here. We got NAT for native flora. What the heck? Oh. Here, there, copy. I'll bring that in. And then we'll do the plastic. That's under bio, actually, I think. Or no, it's under here somewhere. Good luck finding it. And maybe, oh, I was wrong. PLAS. Plastic. Oh, it's under the petroleum. Oh, I forgot to copy it over there. And then all we got to do is wire this up to the LTN lamp. There's our flora. Shebang. Good to deal. We should have steam. Yeah. Steam. I didn't check these to make sure I had all the piping right, but I was very careful when I set this up. Not to screw it up. And now that we got these long niobium pipes, it makes it so much easier. There we go. We're still going to be calling... Oh, we're getting the plastic now. Okay. Now, wait. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Why are you... Oh, is this off? Yeah, it is. Okay, I copied and pasted it. I'm just doing 300, 100 to see what'll happen there. There we go. Now we got some action. I think I will do 2. That way... Hopefully it'll deploy 2 trains, you know, 1 for each product or whatever. What were you? Plastic. Okay, there we go. Now we got the plastic going. And there... Oh, and the flower's going to take 1,000,000 years, so yeah. That's why I figured we get that going first. And how are we doing? Okay, they're working. Oh, we got 3 going now. I could go grab more flowers from the other stuff. But, we'll let it spin up. Okay, oh, yeah, this is a long belt. There's going to be so much food on this belt. It's ridiculous. And then we, oh, I forgot the water barrels for the AUGs. Oh, no, I'll go get those. Let's see here. How we doing? We're going to need more of those. How are you doing? Oh, okay, we got moss. And we got, yeah, it did it. It's bringing 2 at a time. That's what I want. I don't really mind the train sitting out here for a short time for whatever reason. I can always do a bypass around it. I can pick off here and go around, you know, at least one side. Okay, there's our moss. That's going both ways. Get out of here. Now, oh, here it is, right here. That's got 300. Okay. Now, I think the... Yeah, see, the counter is causing that. Oh, here we go. We got the... There we go. Yeah, this is quite a chance. I would say once you get past... In Angels, I did everything with belts. Angels Industry Overhaul mod. I did everything with belts. The only thing I did with bots was the puffers that they have and the little biters. there was just a million things going on, so I just botted it up. It was a lot easier that way. And I'd rather, you know, for things like that, oh my god. And this is, when you get up to 5 items, you could still, 6 items, you could still do it. Even 7. What you'd have to do is have belt undergrounds and then grab off, you know, like we do the fuel line. I'll put an underground and then 2 inserters grabbing both ways. So that's how I'd handle that. Okay, now the food is, we're still waiting on the flowers. And oh, I do have the priority belt here. I could do a case here to hold some flowers, but it seems to be overkill. But I did do a case for the water somewhere. Oh, here, right there. I could do it. There we go. More seeds. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We got 3 spun up only. Yep. And the flowers still, there they are. They're just now making it over here. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. The moss build, I'm curious about that. Oh, that's the seaweed. Yeah, I might have to up. Well, it depends. I'll keep an eye on it and see how it runs. But look at this, man. We're hardly even making a dent on this thing. Hardly making a dent. Where's the moss? That's over here. Oh, here it is. Oh, look, it went here. Yeah, we got 2 trains coming along. Hardly making a dent. They're running, though. Yeah, this what the splitters allow is even distribution between some of the machines exporting. But it depends. It takes a while for it to, you know, start equalizing out. There we go. We finally got the flowers loaded in. And that takes, yeah, it's going to load up with 40 there. The moss is still, where's the moss? Oh, it chewed up the moss already. Most likely, that's that one there. There's some moss, 288. Okay, that should shut off now. Oh, there's moss right there. Yeah, I don't see the trains running as frequently for the floor. Well, the flora will run more than the moss and the seaweed, so I think we'll be fine. The plastic will be easy. I have that set to 100 because it's only 5 machines at a 10-second craft. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Oh, it's 2, so it's 1 every 5. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go get some barrels. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I have... Oh, that's all? Oh, they stacked to 10. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got some barrels. I also got, you know, the flowers started up. They're all running now. I forgot to hook the belt up this way. Whoops. Yeah, so that's fixed now. And then I did put a case here. I had room, so I might as well. Okay. All right. So I put the barrels in there. The food's coming down this way. Let's do it. We got the biggest AUG build ever in the history of this playthrough here. Oh, they take 3 damn food? Well, there is 4 of them in there, I guess. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, we got AUGs. AUGs times 2. The long arms are going to be up. Well, they're not too bad. It's 5 water. Well, I put the fast inserter on the flowers and the moss. So, yeah, that should be fine. And these are, it's a 80-second craft. So, yeah, it's fine. I think we're good. All right, we're going to have some poop. Now, I forgot to flow this stuff here. Wood. Let's get the wood going in here. That's under here. Boom. Copy that. Signal. And then I set up this to 100 lamps and 400 petri dishes. Threshold of 3. We're going to do that 2 there. And then we're going to wire this baby up to the lamp. Bam. And this is the first time we've used our petri dish build. So that'll be fun. What's the... Oh, requester. That would help. That would help. Off. No. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I had 30. Forgot to switch that there. Oh, 30. Not 10. Okay, there we go. And now we'll switch it on. 100. Oh, maybe this. 2. It's not a negative number. Yeah, that's why. There we go. Yeah, I switched it. When you switch it, it doesn't update the signal on that, the sign. Okay. Come on. Now, what are you doing? Okay, you're... Why are you sitting there? Was something coming in? Okay, so that's the lamps. It's getting 100. And that's the petri dishes. Okay, getting the 400. My train will be fine there. Okay. Ooh, look, the food's getting all the way down to here now. Oh, no! I gotta update these now. Well, how much? Yeah, these have to be manure. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, and then we gotta do whitelist. Okay. Okay, well, we got urea. Oh, pull that up. There's gonna be some barrels coming down. Wow, what are you calling here? 292, 24. Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to increase that threshold there. There we go. A yellow belt of urea, baby. Holy Nikes. Holy shnikes. That is cranking. That's awesome. Alright. That's moving. That's a lot of urea. 30 urea. Yeah. 30 divided by 8, you know, times 4. There we go. That's a full belt of urea. Nice. So we're going to have plenty of urea for our fertilizer. That's full now. Now it's going that way. This is fast. I might be able to increase this threshold here. I think I will. Might as well. We got plenty of production here. Okay. That's doing okay. It's running the trains a little bit too much, but that's all right. I may have to make adjustments, you know, to some of the thresholds and the amounts to what I have going, but for a first run, I think we'll be fine. Look at all those water barrels cranking out of here. Holy cow. Yeah, this is a pretty big og build. I think yeah, it's water barrels. Yeah. Oh, no, it's food. Eventually it'll get down there, though. All right, well, it's done. I mean, the urea is running pretty good. Yeah, it's not getting down here yet. Oh, wait. What's going on with you? Oh, I see. Yeah. There we go. And get rid of those. I'll have to get more barrels. Chuck them in there. I'm almost tempted to take this and make this an LTN alone. And then we do this along with this stuff separately. Instead of having to try to tie it all in with belts. Because we need this on a train for our, you know, hub and all that. So I'll consider that. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on this thing, and I'll add more barrels. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a bigger case here. Maybe I could do... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll have to do one of these here. Yeah, that'll work. I'll keep this case here. No worries. That way I can fill this sucker up with barrels. Okay, well, that's it. We did it. I mean, it's working. And it's all full now. That's pretty quick. That is fast. And we're gonna need urea for a lot of things, so I am okay with a big, huge monster build of this. That is nuts. Oh, the other idea that I had was to this I can take out here. I can get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. I'll do that. That'll allow me to bring a train in and drop off some hydrogen. Because I want to, this is just so I could get up and running. So I'll do that as well. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the stuff we did today. We're really, I think we'll be able to start the green circuit build, you know, next episode. I'm looking forward to getting that done and then getting onto some new stuff. I know the last, oh my God, I don't know how many episodes you know, the whole point of this is trying to get onto a train-based system so that we can expand and do these other things. There's just no way you could do a belt base, and you know, with this mod, it's just there's too much going on, as you can see, and we're not even we're in still in beginning game, and this is where we're at. And I like to spread out. You know, some players like to smash everything in, and that just makes me, I don't know. I mean, it's good to do it, but it's also I like to spread out. All right, so yeah, again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the spin ups, and we're gonna get on that final, the green circuits, and then yeah, like we'll hopefully get onto some new stuff. I'm looking forward to getting out of this old, you know, stuff here, getting our base broken out, and you know, easily upgradable and easily expandable. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. All right, have a good one. Peace out.